cleanse your aura and realign your chakras as you absorb the powerful healing energy of episode 118 of Shiren, the Windoodler. Hello, my merry band of wanderers. It is I, D to the Oofy Doofy, coming at you live from deep within Faye's Final Puzzle. Alright, it's not actually live, but this is Super Bowl Sunday, and I am looking forward to lots of 7-layer dip and nachos. That's my favorite part of the Super Bowl. I don't really care about the commercials. I don't really care who wins this year. I just want to eat them nachos. Them nachos, though. I feel your pee. I will never not laugh at my own retarded jokes. Looks like I remember. I have a lot of really great items in this run. And last episode, I found my strengthening jar, my precious. So the main mission now is just not to lose that. And that is, I mean, I really only need to survive about 8 floors. I decided last episode, if I remember correctly, to put in the Master Sword instead of the Cyclops Killer because I might want to leave it in there for more than 8 floors. 8 floors would probably be enough, but 10 floors would probably be a little bit safer if I can survive that long, which I should be able to. I'm not that deep in Faye's Final Puzzle. I don't typically get really desperate to get a strengthening jar unless I'm just getting completely annihilated by enemies, and it's maybe in the late 60s, I suppose, is when I might, out of desperation, start using my monster scrolls to try to generate a strengthening jar. I have some monster scrolls, but I don't really need to use them anymore. I don't know, this run, it feels kind of, just as I say that, I step on a big landmine trap. As I was about to say, this run feels a little... And then I get surrounded. Alright, I gotta stop saying it. I was gonna say, this run feels a little... guaranteed now. And that's not as fun for me if I don't feel like I'm in danger. I am pretty paranoid though. I don't want to lose this strengthening jar because then the run would instantly become a lot more interesting. Before I get into... that's not that bad. I should be able to break it. Before I get into what I was going to talk about this episode, in this episode I'm mainly just going to talk about that Deep Boofus Cave run. Another shop. Alright. See what they got. Cyclops Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Rice Ball. That's good. There's a munch down on that. Fragile Shield. Ooh, and a Razor Wind. Nice to meet you. That'll be important to use with my powered up strengthening jar. Or not powered up strengthening jar, powered up Staff of Postpone. So a lot of really useful items here, although there's nothing really rare. Once you hit floor 80 in Faye's Final Puzzle, there start to be really cool items in the shops, like a Scroll of Destruction or Scroll of Removal, sometimes a Trap Armband or Boofus Cleaver. Like the last 20 floors of Faye's Final Puzzle is where you find all the super rare stuff. Whew. Look how much damage that thing did. I'm glad I have that evasive shield meld. You find invisibility herbs, herbs of amnesia, seeds of ill luck. So all the mega rare angel seeds. Mega rare items only show up pretty deep in Faye's Final Puzzle, so I shouldn't be running into them yet. Hopefully I'll be able to buy something like a real Scroll of Destruction. I still have never been able to keep one of those. This Razor Wind will be good to meld, along with the stuff I get out of the strengthening jar. I even have a Scroll of Extraction, so I don't even have to break up with my strengthening jar. We just have to withdraw everything at the right time. Why? I swear one of these days I'm going to make a joke that isn't some kind of lame double entendre. But, apparently that's where my mind is most of the time when I'm playing Shiren the Wanderer. Anyway, as I was saying, before I start talking about that deep run, don't you just hate it when there's a landmine right outside the exit to the grocery store? I mean, you gotta step on it. You gotta get out to your car. I'm only very nonchalant about that because I have a revival herb. If I didn't, I would be shooting arrows like a paranoid maniac, just hoping that I didn't step on the landmine and then immediately die from some attack. Before I get into talking about that Deep Poo-Poo's Cave run, which I really enjoyed a lot, I want to mention an idea I had about the game design. Remember, I'm trying to design a real-time version of Shiren the Wanderer with updated graphics. I haven't talked at all about whether it would be first or third person, but I think after playing Dark Souls, third person is a little more interesting to actually see your character. It adds a little bit more humor. And the most important thing I was going to talk about that I feel your P reminded me, I decided that it would be cool if not only could you name all of the items you find in the game, but you can actually customize the sound effect when you use the item. And I can see that adding a ton of humor. Just imagine every time you swung the pain sharing staff, you heard someone whisper, "I feel your pain," or yell, "Taste the pain." That would make me laugh. Probably not everyone. But you can customize it. You can make it whatever you want. And obviously there would be a ton of inappropriate ones, a lot of copyright violations, a lot of movie quotes. They could release free DLC as promotions for movies or TV shows, or even other games with just little sets of quotes you could use. But I thought that would be really fun. I think that goes along with the idea of customization. Remember I said that there would definitely be a dungeon editor, definitely be a monster editor, but also an item editor that lets you customize the sound effect. I think that would be hilarious, completely hilarious. Listening to all the bizarre and weird sound effects people come up with for all their items, I would just love that. So anyway, I thought that would be cool to incorporate into the game design. I know that obviously I'm not, I say obviously too much too, I noticed. I say but, I say like, I say alright, and obviously all the time. I think I'm going to replace obviously with the word too, just like I replaced but with however. So I decided the most classy replacement for obviously is indubitably. You know, when someone pulls out an indubitably, you are dealing with a person of lordly caliber. And I am nothing if not a lord among men. Is that not true, weasel of my pants? So, as I was saying, I am indubitably lacking in talent when it comes to the voiceover department. Any voice I try to do sounds exactly— oh, 104! That was too close for comfort. I almost wasted my revival herb on nothing. Any voice I do sounds pretty much exactly like my own voice. But I can see someone who's really talented making just a hilarious set of sound effects for this game. And when you played them online, you would hear their sound effects. That wouldn't be a huge download. So I don't know if that's technically feasible. It's probably not legally feasible because people be using, you know, sound effects from movies and games and songs. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. It's just an idea that I had. Alright. I have a pretty big room there with the stairs, and it's got 2 entrances with hard corners. So I think I'm going to use one of my monster scrolls there and try to get some more loot. I've already eaten an herb of sight, which eliminates a lot of risk. Ooh, and it has an unequipped trap too. So I can check and see if any of my items are cursed. And then I'm gonna try to generate some more loot, which is just a greedy move. And it's very stupid. Don't do as Doofy Doo does, people watching this. This run is going really well right now. But I'm just not satisfied. I love the feeling of uncertainty and danger in this game. Almost to a fault. Let me go ahead and check all of my items out here for a sec. Yeah. What did you think of that Deep Poo-Poo's Cave run? I felt like I was really dumb at the end, but it went okay. And I noticed, oh, there's something else that I noticed after I was done. Alright. I think there are lilacs on this floor. So again, I cannot emphasize enough. Never do this, kids. Never read a monster scroll on a floor with lilacs. Oh god, there's some. Oh, and there's fluffy bunnies. Oh my goodness, and There's a Death Master up there. Oh, this could have been so bad. That Death Master gets around the other enemies. Sky Dragons. Yeah, that was... If one of those 3 Lilix had been generated right next to me, I don't know. I probably would have lost my Revival Herb. And a Sleep Radish? Oh god, why did I just do that? Why? Why? Oh no, there's 2 of them in the wall. Doofy, you just made a stupid move in a monster house. Why did you do this? Alright, just calm down. Alright, this is critical turn. I do not want pumpkin muppet meat. Oh, I think I gotta eat it. I'm gonna eat this Herb of Victory. It'll give me 20 turns. I think I can clean this up in 20 turns. I better be able to. I better get some amazing loot because I wasted this Herb of Victory. All things considered though, that could have turned out so much worse. I can't believe how reckless that was. Alright, no more, no more. Okay, I'm on floor 60. I'm gonna make it all the way this time. No more stupidity. Alright, I think I got things under control here. I just gotta take out these Lilix. The Sleep Radish can't do anything. Pumpkin Muppet I don't really care about. Let's see here. I guess I could just postpone it. Or, I wonder if I have enough arrows to take it out. I think, oh, might as well kill you. I think I can knock it back and then shoot a few arrows. And I won't have to waste a charge on my postpone. Just gotta make sure I don't give it a chance. Alright. Situation under control. Just don't want to accidentally step on the pitfall or summons trap. Hopefully that is a recovery armband. That would be all I need to really feel incredibly comfortable about winning this run. Oh, I have another Herb of Victory in my Walrus jar. I forgot that. So, yeah, it wasn't a big deal to lose 1. I still have a get out of jail free card. Oh, Pitcher's Armband. Iron Shield, I don't really care about you. Another Happy Armband. I'll hide in this corridor and try to take these guys out with some arrows. Yeah, I don't know if this was worth it, Pants Weasel. Probably not. Probably a really stupid risk to take. The run was going so well. Just, in some ways, I'm a little bit impulsive. This has to be another Happy Armband, right? I don't think I ever ID'd a Recovery Armband, did I? Yeah, it's another Happy Armband. Nothing much good, unless that's a recovery or a revival herb up there. Maybe it is. Oh, well, at least there's a rice ball, so still not even close to being worth it, though. I have to find something really amazing in here for it to be... Oh, a cursed herb of revival. Alright, so yeah, and a big belly seed. I don't know. Still kind of risky in a run that was going really well. But I did get some high quality loot, so I'm not completely upset with myself. Feel your P. Depending on what the P stands for, that has at least 3 different hilarious, inappropriate connotations or interpretations. Oh, it's such a stupid name, but it makes me chuckle. Alright, I learned my lesson about you, crazy Wiggy Bell. I'm not gonna mess around. Just gotta get it off the stairs and not give it a chance to summon some kind of Lilix. Yeah, I noticed something weird about the Deep Bufus Cave attempts when I went to go make a playlist of all of them together. Episode 78 ends on floor 18. But the next episode in the run, episode 91, starts on floor 28. So I was like, what happened to those 10 floors? Did I forget to upload an episode? And I looked, I'm like, no, I didn't. And I thought, did someone play my cart and not tell me? Like, go through 10 floors and just never tell me that they played my cart? And I'm immediately paranoid like that, even when it makes no sense. There's no way anyone could ever find that cart. So I'm like, that's kind of crazy, Doofy. You're being paranoid. I finally realized what happened. I think I said before, I have bought 4 copies of this remake, the DS remake of Shiren the Wanderer. I bought one back in 2009 in Oklahoma City. I bought one, and I thought it was really hard, so I returned it to GameStop in 7 days and got a full refund. Back in the day, you could do that. You could buy a pre-used game at GameStop, and as long as you returned it within a week, you would get a full refund. And I could usually beat a game in a week, but I didn't actually beat the game. I got to the tainted insect and I died, and I didn't know how much further I had to go. So I thought, oh, I don't want to start over again. So I just returned it because I thought it was too difficult and I really didn't understand how to play it. Then I bought my God tier cart, and that's the cart I have like 500 or 600 hours on. I have like tons and tons of amazing overpowered equipment and rare items. Then I got this talk-through cart maybe 3-4 years ago, whenever I started the talk-through. And obviously, I am showing you every glorious action-packed second in this cart. And then I got, the 4th cart I bought was the cart I got episode 0, or I made episode 0 on, where I had everyone alive when I killed the tainted insect the first time. And after I did that, I started messing around in Bufu's cave on that cart. So I didn't realize it, but I grabbed the wrong cart after I made the first episode of that run. So that after the first episode, after episode 78, episode 91 is a totally different cart and a totally different run. Oh god, it's a skull demon. Let's see what I have to deal with this horrible monstrosity. Could just postpone it. Oh, alright, I'll weaken it. I think I can take this out. I thought wrong. I'm just gonna try to postpone it. I briefly considered leveling it down one more time. I probably should have. Oh! And there's snot pigs doing 40 damage a turn from the other side of the planet. Yeah, things are getting a little difficult. Just gotta make it a few more floors though. Whew. Alright. I think I can take one more. Oh. Again, needlessly taking risks just because I have a revival herb. If another snot pig had been nearby, I would have just burned through that revival herb. For some reason, I don't think about that. I did the same thing in the Bufu's cave run. It's like, oh, there's one dragon, but there can't be 2. Of course there can be 2. Alright, what am I at here? Almost 19 minutes. I'll play a little bit longer, and then I'm going to quit and save. So anyway, that's what happened. I had a lot of fun in that run, even though I died in a stupid way. And I have a really cheap idea on how to almost guarantee that the next time I try, I'll make it all the way. It's not cheating, but almost. The numbering system for these episodes is just turning into like some kind of crazy Moebius Snarl. Whoa, look at that crescent arm. Go to work. Alright, on that positive note, I am going to save and quit. Enjoy your Super Bowl festivities wherever you are, and I will see you next week in Shiren the Wanderer. I'll protect you, my precious. Nothing will ever break us up, except maybe a wall. Advice to preserve your jar. Soon the floors get harder. How are you going to make it through? Too many reapers attacking you from in the wall will introduce needless risk, and this run won't go too far. Why'd you read the monster scroll?
I feel your pee.
Taste the pain.